Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 3, and I got back from school a few minutes ago, and I'm eating some cereal. I ate a banana, and now I'm going to charge this camera and finish editing the vlog from yesterday and edit a thumbnail as well. So I've made some of these crispy tenders by Gardein. And I really like these, but I like them much better when they're cold. I'm not sure if that's strange, but when they're cold and soft, not like crispy and hot. But I put them in the freezer. My mom ate some of them, but this is what I'm gonna have for like a dinner or snack. I'm having those, and then I'm also having rice. And it's like 4:40. I eat dinner really early. Yeah, I simply do that. But yeah, so I have soy nuggets, which is what I call them, here, and then rice on the stove for dinner. And I finished uploading Vlogmas day 2, so here it is. I'm sorry, like, it's not that, like, I'm not sure. It's kind of like the beginning part where I'm at the grocery store is kind of filmed oddly because, like, I don't film in public that often, so I was trying to get used to it and trying to be subtle, but I think the more I do it, might get better. I'm not sure. But yeah, so go check it out if you haven't already, please. So I'm drinking water. Mother, say hello! Hello! And I thought I'd show you the app that I use to track my water intake, because I used to like be really bad about drinking water. I drink like a cup of water like each 2 days, like if even. So like I had issues with that when I was younger. But my sister showed me this app like, I'm not even sure, maybe a year or 2 years ago. It's called Plant Nanny, and basically this is a plant. And there are like settings when you get the app that you put in like your height and your weight and your activity level, I think. And then this is my plant right now, and then you give your plants names and you can change the pot they're in and the different plants you have. So I'll show you my garden. So my first plant, as you can see, I've had quite a few. And then they will die if you don't drink water, so. But they're so cute. Okay, this is my old, oh, what did I do? This is my oldest plant named Barbara. This is the date, oh, okay, so yeah, it was a while ago that I first started this app, and she got full at 507 ounces. This is Carlos. He has 473 ounces. This is Callie. So you can change the, and like the more seeds or something you get, you can choose different or unlock different plants and pots. This one's Callie. Victor, which I made before I actually met. I promise, okay? I made him in... What's his name? Victor. But I made him February of 2014. I didn't even know actual Victor at that time. Yeah, it's complicated. Anyway. Okay, Michelle. She was March 2014. Janice. Rick. I'm going to try to go through these quicker. Bambi. Tillicum, which I made while I was working on a history project about SeaWorld. Like how it's bad and stuff. Wayne, after Wayne Caselli. Howard, this is Ricky, while I was watching The Secret Life of American Teenager. Kin, there's definitely a reason why I named them each of these names. Like, they mark a time. Wesley. Who's Wesley? Because you know who goes to one of the colleges?
I thought he went to,
He goes to college.
Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that.
But yeah, okay, that, Jack. I Becca while I was watching The Bachelor. Mikey, I'm not sure where he came from. Chris was probably The Bachelor as well. Lammy, oh, that was when I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians because Khloe Kardashian calls Lamar Odom Lammy. And Alfredo, I'm not quite sure where I got that. This is Hannah after one of my friends. And, oops. This is Mari after Kanye West because his mom used to call him Omari. This is Sean. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you this and I just spent 4 minutes talking about that. You and the stripes.
I have something to discuss with you.
Yes.
I like the way you addressed me, though.
You said you had to address something and then you walk away.
Well, the dog barks. I'll begin with.
Okay. Okay, so the pigs are swept and fed and watered. And then the chinchillas over here are fed and watered as well. He goes down there. Look at the poop they kicked out. That's on my next list. I gotta sweep this up each day along with the cages because they poop. Look at that. It's over there as well. I thought I'd show you over here. You see this light, which is sometimes or usually in the room for when I film videos. It's not on other than when I'm filming videos. Or if I'm taking pictures. So here I have this set up, which here, I'll turn on this light. If you follow Snowflake Piggy on Instagram, another plug, I posted 4 pictures, each of the guinea pigs. This I tape up on the wall, so it's like a backdrop when I'm taking pictures. And then I have these pumpkins here still that I used in the photo shoot. So those pictures are on Snowflake Piggy Instagram. But tomorrow I'm going to take some more pictures, a little like wintry photo shoot, not the official like main Christmas photo shoot that I do each year with the pigs. And Lindy was in it last year. But I'm not sure if I ever showed you guys those pictures. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow, I think. And then also I usually I usually clean the critter cages, the guinea pigs, chinchillas, and ferrets on Thursdays. But today's Thursday and I have so much schoolwork to do and I've been procrastinating, and so I'm gonna clean their cages tomorrow. So here are the pigs. It's like each day I film them, they're in like the same spot in their cage eating their veggies. But I can give you guys some close-ups. Here's Pitch. Sorry, the lighting's not that good right now, Tyler, but because that light and a light over there and a light over there are out. They went out like on the same day, so that's also on the list of things to do. Here's Chance and JoJo. Hello, piggies. Look, they already spilled their pellets. Piggies. I'm really behind on decorating for Christmas, which is crazy because Christmas is like amazing. And I haven't decorated the critter room. I gotta check my Vlogmas videos from last year and see when I did that, but I am so behind. There's not a tree right there where it usually is, and yes, so I'm gonna be doing that this weekend as well. And yes, and I gotta put up my actual Christmas tree which is actually a fake tree, but the tree I put up each year because my mom's not gonna help me put up the Christmas tree this year, so I gotta do it by myself. But I think I might call some friends over so they can help me, because I think that's really like, I'm not sure, that's like not right, like putting up your Christmas tree like by yourself. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go see the ferrets now. Say goodbye, piggies and fairies, and chitties. Hi, baby. Oh, you're so cute. Where's Aurora? There she is. Trying to get into the food box. Kobe, what's Aurora doing? What What is Aurora doing, huh? It's funny when you touch like a ferret chin, you can like touch their teeth, because their teeth, their canines, or like the sharp ones, like their fang-like looking things in their mouth, you can like touch this, and they're little like stubs. Hello. Hello. Yes, I'm in my PJ bottoms. Oh, hello. Hello. Where are you at? There you at. There you are. Going to get some water. They're so cute. Please don't dig. What are you guys doing? Oh. She's cray cray. Kobe. They're so cute. So, I'd like to talk to you guys about some video plans for December, because I was thinking about doing a video, which I haven't, I think I made a video on like how to make vegan popcorn, but that's pretty much it. Like last or 2 Vlogmas years ago, maybe, I'm not sure. But I was thinking about making cooking vegan recipes video. Aurora, please don't do that. She likes to jump into the trash can. So that is on the list for Christmas this year, to get a trash can with a lid, because she does that. Aurora! She's so well trained, isn't she? No, 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 no! No! No, no, no. No, get out. Get out. I'll put this up here. Oh. Usually if I put it up here, she'll stop. Usually. Aww, hello. Hello. Oh, you guys are so cute. So I tried to do a photo shoot with the ferrets like I did with the guinea pigs. Oh my goodness. Ferrets are so much more difficult to photograph because they move so much. And it's difficult to get them to look at you sometimes when they're like exploring. So yeah. I'm so fascinated because I moved the litter pan over here. What are you guys doing? Why are they trying to move it? Or they're not really trying, they're succeeding. Is he gonna go? Oh, okay. Please do not go to the bathroom back there. Homie, what are you doing? Hello, little lady. Okay, I'm gonna move this back here where it's supposed to be. So I keep telling you guys like my plans for this month, or like for the next few days, partially because I gotta be held accountable by you guys to do these things, and then also because as reminders for myself, or else I might forget, because like yeah, time is going by so quickly. But for Christmas I was planning on, I say this in so many videos and I say that a lot. What? Anyway, so like I volunteer at a local animal rescue, and I have for 6 years. I grew up a lot at the rescue, and like the manager at the rescue has done like so much for me, and I'm planning on making a little basket with toys and a bunch of things. Like, so if you guys have any ideas for like dog cute holiday things to put in the basket, I'm definitely gonna put toys, but I would like to hear if you guys have any other ideas. You guys are acting like I have something that you guys, oh, no you're not. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? What is Aurora doing? Oh, you want a tummy rub? You want a tummy rub? Oh, baby. Hey guys, so it is December 4th right now, and I'm editing the vlog from yesterday right now, but I really wouldn't like to address this because it's tough. Can you sit for me? Good girl. Can you lay down? Oh, good girl. Okay. So basically, yesterday you probably saw I didn't finish the vlog because in the last clip I filmed of the ferrets, I actually muted the very end because you can hear my mom screaming because Maple got loose in the backyard. I'm not sure if I've talked to you about this before, but my mom and I have gotten the fence done so many different times, trying so many different ways to keep Maple in because she can escape out of a lot of different fences. And my mom and I got this new fence, kind of, and it has been working for a little bit, but now, like last night, she broke out of it. At night, it was like 9 something that happened, and so Maple got loose, and you could hear her barking like in the distance. So my mom and I jumped into the car. It was dark, and I had flashlights and big coats and like leashes and harnesses to find Maple. So my mom and I like drove around the neighborhood for a few minutes and then heard her. So my mom and I got out of the car and went into a few houses down from my house, a neighbor-ish person, and she had gotten through the fence into his backyard's fence or something like that. And so when my mom and I got there, like, it was pitch black, and I didn't realize he was there. And he was like, did you guys lose a dog and stuff? And my mom and I were like, yeah. So she was in the backyard by the gate where my mom and I were standing and the guy was standing. And he opened the gate to let Maple out to my mom and I. And I don't blame him because he probably assumed Maple would come to my mom and I. But Maple gets crazy when she hears, like, she has a really high play drive and a lot of energy and stuff. And so she was after something. So when he let her out, she like bolted, and my mom and I saw her a little bit, and she like ran around us a little bit. But then she went to the top of the street where there's a relatively busy, windy, woodsy road where that quite a few cars go on. So my mom and I freaked out, jumped into the car, and drove to the top of the street. And her and I rode on that road, like the neighborhood's here, and then the road's here, and then there are other neighborhoods here. So, hey baby. Okay, so then after driving around a little bit, my mom and I went to the neighborhood across that road from my neighborhood. What are you doing? And the first house, like right on the corner, it's kind of difficult to describe, the corner of the other neighborhood, I got out of the car, and then my mom was behind me, and I saw Maple, and it looked like she was fighting something. It looked like she had a fox, like she was like wrestling a fox. And so like my mom and I were like screaming and like trying to get Maple to come, and like I got closer and I saw that Maple had a deer, not a baby deer, but a young male buck. He had antlers, and they weren't like huge antlers, but they weren't little stubs either. Like they had definitely had some like length to them and growing off of each other and stuff. But he was on the ground, like laying down. His head was up. He was like sitting up but laying down, if that makes sense. And his head was up and stuff, and Maple was jumping on him and biting on him and she wasn't like, I'm not sure how to describe it, but like he wasn't bleeding, she wasn't puncturing his skin, at least when my mom and I got there. She was like chewing on his antlers and pouncing on him and stuff, and I'm not really sure. But so that happened, and like my mom and I were trying to get Maple away, and I finally was able to grab onto her butt and pull her away, and I got the leash on her and stuff and pulled her away. And this is in someone's yard, and this person didn't come out of their yard. So my mom and I put Maple in the car, but the deer, like, you could tell he was injured because he tried to like get away, but like he wasn't able to stand up. He crawled with his like front hooves and stuff, dragging his back legs away. So like something had happened to his back legs. And so putting Maple in the car, I went back to see if he was okay, and he was still there. His head was perky and stuff, but he definitely had an issue with his legs. So I looked up a website or like a number, like this was very frantic, but I looked up a number in the car on my phone to call, like a wildlife place. And so my mom called them, but I didn't realize there's a law where like wildlife people, at least in my area, are not able to take adult animals. So one, they were closed, two, that wouldn't have worked anyway. So then my mom and I called the manager at the rescue I volunteer at, because they're not like simply an animal shelter. They do work with, as much as they can, with wild animals, and she has a lot more contacts than my mom and I do, and people in the police force and stuff. So my mom and I called her, and she called her boss, who's the president of the organization. She was like, all right, let me see what I can do. And she was very, very nice, very supportive and stuff. And then I also have a friend who I met from working at the animal rescue, and he does a lot of stuff with wildlife, and he works at 2 vet places, and yeah. So I contacted him and texted him and stuff, and so he was very, very nice, because he was like, by this time it's like 10 something, and he was like in bed or something, I'm not even sure, but he said he would come and like help us evaluate the situation and see what he can do. So my mom and I waited, and it was like 40 minutes later than that he came, because he doesn't live too close. So then, Maple, come here. So he came, and while my mom and I were waiting, I kept checking on the deer, so I'd get out of the car, go and find him, and he kept crawling farther and farther back into a set of bushes that was in the person's backyard. And like 10 minutes before my friend came, I went and I saw him, the deer, and he had his head down for the first time. Like his chin was on the ground and stuff. And then it's like when my friend finally came, he like looked at the deer in the situation, and his legs, you could see, were very deformed from the situation. And so my friend was like, I wouldn't like to be the ones to tell you guys this, but like he's not gonna make it and stuff. And so in that situation, you've got to call the police. And so my mom called the police, and this very nice policeman came. I'd say it took it wasn't too bad. It was 30 minutes, and he came and showed him the deer and stuff. And when went back to see the deer with the policeman to show him, he had passed away. So yeah, and it's like 11:30 at this point. So after that, the police asked my mom some questions. There was some paperwork. He met Maple and stuff, but it was really tough. And like, I'm aware that and I know I can't blame Maple, because her intentions are malicious. It's difficult to describe. Yeah, I wouldn't really like to talk about it too much, but what it really opened my eyes and stuff, that was really, really difficult. It was really, really sad, and I'm not able And I, like, in that moment, I realized, like, people do this for fun. Like, they kill deer. Like, I've been against hunting for, like, since I was born. But, like, when you're in that situation and you've seen and, like, actually, like, spent, I mean, as little time as I spent with the deer while he was alive, like, it meant a lot. And then he was gone. But, like, I'm sure there were other things I was gonna tell you guys about this, but hey, hi baby. Oh, hi sweetie. You're a good girl. You're a girlie. You're my baby girl. Yes. Alright, you guys, so I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Say goodbye. Are you sitting on me, Maple? I'm covering this because it has my school on it. Are you sitting on me, little one? Look at this girl. You're so cute. Would you like to go upstairs now?